Sleeping bag's a little wet, but nothing terrible. All right, I gotta pull out of my snack bars that I'm gonna eat during the day. Yeah.
Question.
What's up?
Are you filming yourself doing the whole thing?
I am, yeah.
Are you gonna post it on YouTube?
I am.
Where can we find it?
You got like something to write it down?
Write it down, I do.
Or type it in your phone or whatever. How far are y'all going today?
Well, today we're heading off to see Grandma at the end of the day.
Oh,
So
nice,
today's our
nice.
last day.
That's awesome.
We're gonna go.
It has 0 subscribers, so it might be hard to find it, but.
Alright, well, I'm sure we'll maybe see a time or two again, but
Alrighty.
if not, take care.
Yeah, y'all as well.
Yeah, see ya.
See ya. Well, that was a really nice family I met a few days back at the shelter. I won't say their last name for privacy reasons, but they were a family of 5 just out here hiking the trail for a while. Said they did missions work in Africa for 14 years, which is just incredible. And yeah, great family. They asked for the channel name, so I guess I got some new subscribers too. It's awesome. All right, we're good to go. All right, we did about 18.5 miles yesterday. Pretty good, pretty proud of that. And we're gonna shoot for another 18 today and stay at Rock Gap Shelter. It's such an amazing view.
Alrighty, we got half a mile till Albert Mountain. Not only is Albert Mountain the 100-mile point, but it's also got a really cool fire tower on top. All right, y'all. We're 100 miles in. Go have a look up top. Kiefta. How's this work? Well, unfortunately, this thing's all locked up. I've pushed and pulled on it every way I can, and there's no opening that thing, so that's a shame, but there's still a really good view from right here. Or I'm just gonna have a break here, have some lunch, and then keep on going. Gonna have one of these Cliff Builder protein bars here. 20 grams of protein, 10 grams of fat, 30 grams of carbs, 18 of that sugar. So, not bad. Pretty good macros for what I need. Alright, let's start heading back out. Got about 6 more miles till we make camp tonight. Planning on heading to Rock Gap Shelter, so hopefully that works out. All right, 1 mile to go. All right, we're coming up on the shelter. Like always, I'm not sure if anyone's gonna be here, and if there is, I'm gonna be quiet and respectful of their privacy, so see when we get there. Alright, looks like we're the only ones here so far. I'm sure that's likely to change before we go to bed. Here's what we're working with. Got a picnic table there, fire pit, and then this is where everyone lays out their mats and goes to bed. Now before I get too settled in, I do want to make sure there's a bear hang system here. I'm not seeing a bear hang system, but that branch right there does have a red rope coming off of it, and it looks like a good length and distance for a bear hang. Just gonna plan on coming over here and using that. No big deal. I am surprised this place doesn't have the cable pulley system like you've seen in the past few shelters I've stayed at. All right, let's check the shelter out. Looks pretty built up actually. So this is like information and fun facts about water. Just talking about pH here. Just talking about just different substances in water, water temperature, water pressure. There's a QR code there if anyone wants to go to it. This is from the Department of Agriculture. Just probably different rules to follow. Another QR code here if any of y'all want to support the services. Now this is something I haven't got to show at the other shelters just because there's so many people and I just want to be respectful of privacy, but every shelter like this essentially has a trail book that people write in and leave certain messages, so I'll read you off a couple. Brandon and Tessa Kilpatrick here, newlywed in March this year. Many blessings to all the couples traveling and those looking for the one. Remember, Jesus is the way, the truth, the life, and the light unto all mankind. There you go. Someone put a drawing in here. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's pretty cool. This thing's still pretty damp from last night, but it'll definitely be dried out by the time I need it. There's a road actually right down there. I can see cars drive by. All right, for dinner, I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm gonna save my freeze-dried meal for tomorrow. So tonight I'm just gonna do some 1-minute rice with some peanut butter and other kind of stuff like that. Here's the rice. Now, I've never actually done this before. Apparently it's pre-cooked rice, then they dried it, so that's why it only takes a minute to cook. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know a lot of people in Thru will cold soak this instead of cooking it. Cold soaking basically just means you pour water in it at the start of the day, and then you let it sit in like usually some kind of plastic container. Those gelato containers are really popular. And at the end of the day, your rice is ready to eat. Obviously, it's not warm, but it's good enough for a lot of people. But that doesn't interest me, so I'm going to boil some water and see how this works out. Just going to put close to 8 ounces in and see how that goes. Our water's boiling. We're gonna shut that off, pour the rice in, and see what happens. That feels like a normal amount of water. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute or two and see how it turns out. Just gonna have some peanut butter here while I wait. All right, let's see about this rice now. Okay, it's done. It's just totally flavorless rice, but it's carbs that I need, so I'll take it. It's not great, but I don't know. I get the whole cold soaking thing. The reason people cold soak is because then they get to ditch all of this and really the pot too. So technically you are carrying less weight, although you are carrying more water than you typically would because you got to have extra water that it's cold soaking in. So you are saving some weight. For me, it's not significant enough to take away from a nice warm meal. So, all right, well, I finished up all my dinner. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start editing this video, and then after that I'll probably do some stretches. Well, I just finished most of the editing besides obviously what I'm filming right now. It's about 7:30 right now. It doesn't look like anyone else is coming, so I'm gonna have this place to myself. I think I'm gonna go ahead and set my rope up for the bear hang tonight. Just because I don't think I've explained the system yet. This is my rucksack here. There's nothing in it throughout the day, but when I'm ready for the bear hang, I fill it with small rocks, tie a rope to one end, throw it over the tree. And that way the rope comes all the way down, and then I just tie my food bag to the other end and hoist it up and then tie off the rope to a tree. Alright guys, it was a great day 9. Ended up at about 18.2 miles today. And that's what I want my average to get up to be, so I'm really happy with that. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Alright, see y'all tomorrow for day 10.